Hey everyone, this is Rex, and sorry for the long absence. I was on vacation, went on a cruise with my dad, and other things came up, but I'm back now. And so this is going to be the patch notes for Everquest for February 2022, and I'll also keep working and get out soon the videos that are still unfinished for the epic guides. And this is a pretty extensive list of what they did. It's not a lot, not definitely as big as they did in January or December when the new expansion came out. There's still no word on the 64-bit version of EQ going into live. Right now it's just on test. I will let you know as soon as that's updated. And now we'll get on to the patch notes. So first off, for items, they are adjusting the focus effects on many Terror of Luclin blood-soaked items to match the intent. The augments awarded by Terror of Luclin achievements will now require a class 21 solvent to remove them. The Shadow Broadsword ornament no longer looks like a guitar when applied to a hand-to-hand weapon. The Snowstorm weapon ornaments now only have one hand, two hand, bow, and shield requirements. They are correcting an issue where the quest Organ Trail would be impossible for a high level character to complete. Many weapon ornaments will now fit in more items. Restrictions have been relaxed on ornamentations. Type 3 augments have been created for Terror of Luclin spells. They can be found on vendors in the new Maiden's Eye. For trade skills, the recipe for Luclin Sparkling Water will no longer call for a chunk of ice and will now instead use ice. But a chunk of ice can still be used, however. So that's good. You don't have to lose what you've already got for a chunk of ice. For quests and events, the Shea Venatras corpse will no longer despawn with loot when defeated in Ka Vithan. Doomshade put in a speculative fix for a possible instance of Boomshade being cast twice. Note that Shade's Doom is cast on two targets at a time, and so the spell can be doomed twice at the same time from different targets. Rabbits found in the eastern wastes of modern Vilius and the Basilica of Adumbration on modern Luclin now correctly count towards the Slayer achievement Pesticide. For city zones, they fixed an issue with Santa Clog spawning during the Frostfell celebration event. And they are adding a replay timer of 30 minutes to all AOC instances, so keep that in mind. For spells, Opaline Blessing slightly altered the AC so it overwrites and blocks Opaline Skin, and also adjusting the blockers so it will block Righteousness, Stormwall Keeper, and Hand of the Stormwall Keeper. They are altering the stacking blockers on Persistence, Shadewell Keeper, Hand of the Dreaming Keeper, Luclinite Skin, and Luclinite Blessing so they stack in the preferred manner. And Druids, players who have already claimed rank 2 or 3 of Sooth Essence, will have the appropriate rank of Moonwhisper Crystals added to your spellbook. Players who have already claimed rank 2 or 3 of Cinch of Row will have the appropriate rank of Howling Hail added to your spellbook as well. For NPC changes, Call Vithan Raid Base Pop will no longer respawn. Nether beings in the raid instance of Umbral Plains can now see invisible and not invisibility to undead, as befits the undead they are. In many dialogues and task descriptions, our fairies have taken a unified front in terms of the spelling of their people. Note that this does not include items or shrouds, and the faction for fairies and the greater and lesser Fadark now have the correct spelling. For progression servers, they are removing the player cap for Muramite Proving Grounds. And for miscellaneous changes, they are making the following improvements to the logic used when entering a zone with multiple instances. Players in a raid will be put into the base instance of a zone unless their reason for zoning requires otherwise, such as being resurrected or teleporting to a campfire. Players will enter the same zone as their group, even if no group member is in the destination zone. There is still a very small chance the group is split if a new instance spawns while the group is zoning. Teleportation spells such as Tranquility Portal and Visions of Argon, cast by Baragad Sazul in the Plane of Torment, will always send you to the base zone. Evacuation spells will send you to the same zone. They are increasing the AC soft cap for levels 116 to 120. They are correcting an issue with the guild tribute Aura of Preservation, where the AC was not increasing correctly with ranks 13, 14, and 15. The zone line to Bloodfalls within Mistmore is now findable and will also function with the zone guide. Activating familiar pet illusion items should now cast the proper effect depending on your target. They are correcting an issue that allowed NPCs to move if one of their root debuffs wore off, but they still had another active. That's nice, that's been in the game for years and years and years. They corrected the position of the elevator in Castle Mistmore. For UI changes, the links generated from clicking link in all the loot window are now complete and less broken. Added additional login screen highlighting perks. Updated the text of the help page for the server select screens chat window. And updated the options window to consistently show the target extended target keybinds. And that is going to be the February 2022 Everquest patch notes. If you have any comments or thoughts about this, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. I will be more than happy to respond to them with my own thoughts. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the like button. It greatly helps out my channel. And look out soon for my next video. Probably going to be another month for another patch video, obviously, because they only come out with them about once a month, maybe twice, but typically once a month. But I will be coming out soon with a couple more epic guides, so keep that in mind. Hope you have a great day. Stay safe in Norath.